Well, hello, my friends. I'm excited to be here with Jerry Slusky and Chris Mensinger. Did I say that right, Chris?
Mensinger, it's fine.
Mensinger. Sorry. It's getting to be CRE Summit time, and Jerry is the founder and chairman of the summit, and Chris is the co-chairman. I want to welcome you both today. We're getting ready to the nominations are in process, and we're going to talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, and before we do that, Andy, maybe I should give you just a short background on the summit for those of
Absolutely.
your listeners that don't know. We're going to be doing, I can't believe it, our 34th year
Wow.
of doing this, starting in 1990. And it has built up to be sort of the go-to conference for commercial real estate people in our area, Lincoln, Omaha, and the state. And we're getting people now from Sioux Falls, Sioux City, and Des Moines also. We've kind of spread our wings. But what's important here, Andy, is that every year we try to select subjects that are really important to what is going on in commercial real estate today. Because of the 800 or 900 people that attend, each of these people make their living in the world of commercial real estate. And today, unfortunately, unlike the last 10 years, things have dramatically changed with
Mhm.
high construction costs. And of course, big time high interest rates.
Yeah.
And in talking to law firms, brokerage firms, engineers, architects, you can just tell that this train has not only slowed down, but we're coming up to a breaking to a stop. And
Right.
so that's what the conference this year's purpose is how to help people to make their living in this business work through these difficult times.
Yeah. I mean, it's so important. And I know every year this conference, because things are constantly changing, that you're really looking at what is happening now and addressing those issues. So um but I know again, we've got nominations coming up, and you are recognizing firms and companies that are out there doing their thing through really tough times. So uh, let's just talk first about the different criteria and what are the different areas of people being recognized in categories.
Chris, go ahead.
You want to take it away, Chris?
Sure. Sure. So we have we're really trying to celebrate also. I mean, sometimes
Yeah.
this conference lands in a time where of plenty where everyone's there and thrilled. This year's a little bit more confusing. And so I think people are coming in and really want to learn a lot, and that's wonderful. And we'll definitely have that program for them to learn. But we also really want to celebrate. And
Yeah.
there's a few different areas that we celebrate. Hall of Fame, Deal of the Year, and Development of the Year. I'll tell you a little bit about Deal of the Year and Development of the Year. Deal of the Year is awarded to the brokers.
Okay.
There's a lot of brokers in the room, and it is those who complete the single most impactful transaction of the year, and that has to fall within 2023. So qualities such as transaction size, community impact, complexity are some of the criteria to consider. And again, they have to be completed in 2023. That is Deal of the Year for the brokers. And we're asking this year that those be submitted by everyone in it that attends the summit. So we're taking those submittals now. Our deadline for nominations is Wednesday, May 31st. So coming right up. And so we're really anxious to see how those are flying in. And then we'll take a look at those and review them and make the awards that day. Development of the Year criteria. Qualities considered for Development of the Year can also consider the impact of the development on the community, area and region, the size of the development, scope and investment, the influence the development should have on additional developments in the city. So how it'll help the future. And again, it needs to be completed in 2023. So we're really excited to see what's submitted and review those and award and celebrate the things that are happening in our community, both by the players that are doing it and the impact that it makes on our city.
And we'll talk about the Hall of Fame in a second, but I just want to ask this question: who can nominate? Anybody can nominate?
This year we threw it out to the entire anyone who's attending. So if you are signing up for the summit, you have a voice here. And so we've sent it out to our whole mailing list in hopes that we get a lot of submittals that maybe we hadn't thought of. And so it's a very diverse crowd, anyone who would attend the summit.
Yeah, and in the past too, there have been some amazing, very notable organizations, people in different, areas that have been honored with this. I mean, this is a big
Yeah. It's a huge deal. It's a big honor. There's a lot of great things that happen. So when you really, focus on one, it is a big honor. And I think people are really excited, and it's a resume builder too. I mean, something that you should be very proud of.
Yeah. Well, Jerry, do you want to talk a little bit about the Hall of Fame?
I do. We're very proud of our Hall of Fame. We started it about in our 10th or 13th year of the summit. And what we tried to do, and I think we do, is recognize the really superstars in our business. If you look at a list of them, these are the builders and the contributors in our community who have built Omaha and built Lincoln. It's an amazing list, and each year we look for those people who have shown a significant contribution to commercial real estate. And this is all the professions. I mean, we have engineers, architects, lenders, developers, lawyers, and we're very proud of it. And I think, like Chris was saying, it's truly an honor for them, because you generally have to be about 60. You have to be, every one of these people is 30 to 40 years in the business, and they've devoted their whole life to it. So their families come down and they take tables at the banquet, and it's a tearjerker because everybody contributed, including their families and friends, to the hard work they put in, and we recognize that.
Yeah. Well, I remember the year my father was nominated. It was actually the year that he had passed away, I believe, or the year before. But yeah, it's a very special. It's very special, and the list of people that are a part of that alumni, so to speak, are true. I mean, I think to me are just true heroes in the commercial real estate industry over the years. So,
yeah. And we have a really good bunch that have been nominated this year too, and we'll be making those selections here in the next 30 days or so.
yeah. Can people also nominate for Hall of Fame? Okay.
I was going to mention that, just like Chris said, anybody who's in this business can go to the website. The nomination forms are there for the 2 awards Chris mentioned, and the one for Hall of Fame also. And so, yes, please, the door's open. So let's have some more nominations.
Well, lastly, when is the conference scheduled, or the summit scheduled for? In August? End of August?
August 25th.
Friday, August 25th.
Friday, August 25th. Okay. And that again is something not to miss. It's a special day. And then I see there's typically a celebration when it's all done, of just a really remarkable day, and very insightful and educational. I mean, you get a lot of information about all kinds of things. And I know the speakers are always dynamic, and we'll, he'll be announcing those over the summer too. So, and your website's great. So encourage people to go to the website, which is
attendcresummit.com.
Yeah, lots of great information there as well. Well, anything else you want to say before I let you two go?
Yeah, I just want to say this. I didn't mention this. The course, the name this year is Charting a Course, Working Through High Interest Rate Times. And that's the target, the focus of the conference. And every breakout session and every session will be devoted to solving the problems created by the high interest rates. And so it's a really important year to attend.
Yeah. And it's at the CHI Health Center. Yeah, again. So location has been at for years. So again, I encourage everybody to check out the website. And it's a great summit. So congratulations on 34 years. My goodness.
Crazy, isn't it?
It is, Jerry. You started something pretty powerful. So Well, I thank you both for being here today. And
Thanks, Andy.
and we will see you soon.
We thank you, Andy. Appreciate it very much.
Thank
And
you.
the support
You're
of
welcome.
MBJ. Bye-bye.
And folks, don't go away. We'll be right back.